Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Endless Space 2 with Zebu Nation. And we're going to keep the good times rolling here. We're going to try to get through at least as many turns as we got through last time. We got through a nice, I think, 7 or 8 turns last time around. So hopefully we can do that again and move on towards the ending of this, this little experiment. But you know what, we still have a long way to go. I mean, look at all this galaxy left. You know, maybe we should take a look at the victory conditions and see what's up. So score, we're still in 7th place, or no, we're still first place. What we're in first place in everything? That's not possible. That is not possible. It says we're first place in score, first place in supremacy, conquest, science, 6th in economy, 1st in wonder. And yet, here on this list, we're like, you know, still 3rd to last, according to this score sheet over here. So I don't know what this victory and performance deal is all about. Alright, so that's not going to tell us much, but anyway, that was fun. Alright, let's continue on. Let's get the turns rolling. So what's happening? What's going on? We've got a mini war up here with Doria. We got this guy running around exploring the universe. Got a colony ships going over to one of these two systems we're going to choose from, because they're both really good systems. We're trying to build and organize our fleets to get ready for the next Craver War, because we still have 3 fleets. 4 fleets? No, that's a... Ooh, the 10th Consuming Horde. They have upgraded their ships a little bit, so it looks like they're getting ready for the next war as well. There's a 12 command point fleet sitting here on Sable. Maybe we should move this fleet back and consolidate. Anyway, they've got a Reaper 8, which has some long and medium capacity. Slicer 11, still no good, still just short range. Slicer 5, though, long and medium capacity, and Butcher 6. So they have indeed upgraded their fleet some, so we won't be able to just murder all their fleets. So I'm going to send these boys back down here to Pixis. I'm going to see if I can organize these 3 fleets down here, maybe 4 fleets. See if I can organize these guys into a couple of more coherent fleets. You know what I'm saying? I get them a little more balanced. Like this guy down here, he's got, you know, a defender, an escort, and a guardian. That's a lot of defensive capability in one fleet. So we got a couple of turns to do this. So let's organize all these boys down here in Pixis and yeah, do that real quick. Anything else happening? We could do the same up here a little bit, but these fleets aren't nearly as together. So let's end the turn. Let's get going. Whoa, Nis has an empty queue. Nis has just been colonized. What is this? Oh, we got a Lumeris on here. So we finally have some Lumeris in our empire because they colonized it and then we stole their colony. So that's fine. Welcome to the empire, Lumeris. You guys are good with money. We can, you know, we can use some money men, money people, creatures, species in our empire. They're pacifists, so they can fit. We got, I mean, we are a warmongering society at the moment, but we've got pacifists in our government and such, so they should be fine. They should feel right at home. Let's see. Xenotourism, Xeno-industry, cerebral reality. I mean, we might as well build it all, right? Impervious bunkers, big data shipyard, level 2 colony. We'll build it all. We'll build it mostly all of it. All right. Anything else? Nah, that's good. Let's take what we always do, which is move the level 2 colony up here. Buy out drone networks, so that'll give us some production. And then away we go. All right. All right. So let's end the turn. Let's get moving. So we got a few turns left of our peace treaty with these fellas, the Cravers, and then it'll be back to war, and then we'll have wars on 2 fronts, so maybe that's not a good idea. But we did get a free colony out of it here on Nis. Oop, heard a beep, so something's going to happen here next turn. Hopefully something good. Oh, here we go. Diplomatic relations changed with Zeta, the Riftborn. We have gone from truce to Cold War. That's fine. You can stay at Cold War. I don't really care. Got nothing to do with those guys. All right, so our construction queue is heating up here. We got electromagnetic shield and infinite supermarkets on Pictor. Micre got the Xeno Industrial. Nis has the drone networks and the level 2 modernization. Our trade company HQ is coming up next on Pictor. So that's good for us. That'll give us something new to look at and something new to understand. Oh, battle at Micre. They finally sent a fleet down here, the Lumeris here. Doria sent 2 frigates. Medium-class rookie ships. They're pretty good. 693 attack, 415 defense for the frigate 9. 714 attack and 351 defense for the frigate 10. They both have... Oh, the frigate 10 has only short range. Again with this. So let's go to the advanced here and see what we can see. We don't know how these guys fight, really. We don't know if they'll charge right at us or what. Power to shields, plus 75% shield absorption. I don't know. They were using all physical attacks, right? Well, of course, the frigate 10 has all energy attacks because he's got plasma beams for up short. But this frigate 9 has all physical attacks. As you can see down on the lower left-hand side there. So that means our shields aren't going to do much against this guy. So we'll do barrage fire like we always do. And let's see, we've got the station here. Medium and short ranges. Got the pincer. He's kind of all over the place. Corvair. Mostly long range. Lightning mostly medium range. Alright, so I think we'll switch out the lightning for the Corvair. I wish I had a defensive ship in this fleet, but I do not. So we might take a lot of damage. We might lose a few ships to these guys because they're pretty powerful. But let's check it out. We got a new enemy to fight. No longer are we fighting just Cravers. Oh, let's start our timer. 30 minutes on the clock. Battle at Micre, the Lumeris. The sort of underworld boss Doria has risen to power and taken over the Lumeris Empire, as is their way. They're sort of a society based off of criminal empire, black market dealings and all that. So they're their frigates coming in. Not very imposing ships. They got some interesting little features to them. They got like a little fighter underneath them that came out of their fighter bay. That's pretty cool. They got a few gunships up there. They've got some formidable shielding, it looks like. They're going to be going up against our Mjolnir lasers. And there's our mercenary ship. taking a lot of damage. They might destroy our mercenary ship. But I suppose that's what he's there for. He was expensive at the time, but... yeah, they are definitely blasting away at that. And he is pretty low. He's down to 487 health. He's gonna get smashed, and there he goes. Warp core has disintegrated, and there he is. Been destroyed. How are they looking over here? Frigate 9 still has 1,300 hull left. They just blew up our other mercenary ship, our pincer ship. Going toe-to-toe now with the Lightning. That's probably not good. The Lightning is a tough little ship. There it goes. Nice, we destroyed that frigate. So we got about 3/4 of the battle left. Blasting away. Oh, he's within plasma beam range. That's no good. Taking a lot of damage, but he's just about destroyed as well. What is up? Let's take a look at the overview camera. Yeah, look at that. He has come within short range now. So we're going to lose a lot of ships. This guy is well out of range, I think. I don't think he can even shoot, but there they go. Decisive victory. It was a costly victory, but decisive nonetheless. So they lost their 2 frigates. We lost 3 ships, but 2 of them were mercenaries, so, you know, not a huge loss to the Empire, but we did get some resources back. 500 dust, 500 science, 34 experience. Corvair nearly destroyed. Lightning mostly untouched. Okay, so we're going to have to move the rest of our ships into Micre. Looks like this Guardian won't go there for some reason, so I guess it is what it is. Okay, well, we can wait until those guys move. Let's move our fleets. How about that? Okay, that was a whole lot of movement going on. A whole lot of nothing. Just taking a scan and see where all the ships went. Okay, first of all, we have this little guy up here. I'm going to turn him off. You know, turn off the auto explorers because I want to take a look at some of these planets and I want to start scanning these anomalies. So he's discovered the system of Zubin. Zubin 1, large desert planet, has an unknown curiosity there, some ruins. Zubin 2, lots of resources. Zubin 3, small savanna, colonizable, dark glitter. Zubin 4, medium savanna, colonizable, Eden incense. Zubin 5, large, toxic, colonizable, 2 unknown life forms. Again, really good planets. Zubin 3 is really nice. Zubin 2 also very nice. I mean, all of these planets in this system are very good planets. We need so many colony ships now. I just want to start cranking out colony ships. How's Micre doing? How's your population going over here? Pretty good. They can colonize Micre 2. But in the meantime, they can also build a colony ship. A settler, if you will. There's just a waste of money to buy that out because it only takes, well, it's going to take 4 turns. But still, that's fine. No, that's not fine. We're going to buy it out. All right. And then Dobrynia. How are you doing here? We're working on colonizing Dobrynia 4 as we speak. But they got room for a colony ship as well. Settler. 3 turns for that. All right. Oops. All right, so this Guardian has landed on Nis. Let's send him over to Micre. Shield is setting up there. So we're sending quite a fleet up there. That's good. We need that. Because the Doria, I think the Doria are pretty powerful. I mean, those 2 frigates they had were pretty good ships. If they had had some escorts along with those frigates, they definitely would have won that encounter, without a doubt. Let's see. Let's look at the checklist over here. Not much going on here. Free battle tactic modification available. Well, I mean, if it's available, let's take a look. So we have a locked slots here. I'd like more battle slots, but what do we got? What haven't we looked at recently? Shrapnel munitions, +2 crew killed per projectile hits. Influential, +3 influence per destroyed command point. That's cool. Shield wall, +25% short range defense bonus on ships. That's interesting. Diplomatic immunity, +100% damage absorption by unarmed ships. I'm never gonna have any unarmed ships, so I don't know what that's all about. I guess there are other empires that use unarmed ships. So anyway, irradiation, +2 crew killed per energy hit. Ouch. That's interesting. I think I like shield wall over power to shields. Because right now all these ships are damaging us up close. You know, with their plasma beams. So, yeah, let's do shield wall. Post-op analysis. Barrage fire. Let's see, is there anything else that's more interesting than that? Team spirit, +50% morale. I don't know about that. That's all short range as well. Get lucky, +70% damage bonus. Revive and rebuild. Power to shields. Turtle. Now, nothing is looking more interesting than post-op analysis. Honestly, hard target. Maybe. +25% long range defense. Long, medium, medium as opposed to long, medium, short. Yeah, let's give hard target a try. I mean, just to try some different stuff, too. That's part of it as well. Have a little fun. Look at some different things. All right, thank you for the free battle tactics. Thrilling. All right. How are we looking down here? We haven't quite met up here in Pixis. Next turn, we'll have some fleets merging in Pixis, and we can kind of distribute their points around as we see fit. All right, so let's end the turn. I think we've got 1 turn left in our piece with the Cravers. So maybe we're doing this a little bit late in the game, but you know, I don't know if they're going to attack us outright right away. We'll see. I heard a beep. Something happened. Something is going on. Oh, new event. Smoking Gun Part 1. A new quest. This is unexpected. Alright, so with the elections approaching, you've begun to take note of the growing support for minority parties within your government. Your aides have given you conflicting reports on the causes. Some try to argue it's a matter of policy views, age gaps, and changing values, but the arrests of several high-profile legislators charged with spying for the enemy means there may be a bigger picture at stake. A group of mercenaries approaches you, spies who claim expertise in getting results done without getting caught. If you hire them, you can claim they could root out the conspirators and tip the election in your favor. So, if we hire spies, reduce cheat costs during the election, you have 40% chance of being discovered by your people. No thanks. I'm going to arrest these spies. and gain some free influence. So this will give us plus 10 influence on the empire for 30 turn or for 20 turns. That's significant. Because right now we're making 88 per turn, so that'll be 98 per turn for 20 turns. That's pretty good. So thanks for coming forward, spies. But yeah, your services will not be necessary. I mean, the militarists are gonna win the election, right? There's just, I mean, I haven't seen the surveys, but they're so far ahead. I don't see how they could lose. The Mazzari increased on Pixis. Good people. We got a defender on Gemini. Take a look at that. Also an empty construction queue. Trade Clearing Bureau. Okay, we do not have enough resources for the Trade Clearing Bureau. AI labor plus 5 production per population on hot. We don't have any hot planets here, right? We got cold, we got temperate. Well, we got this burning planet, but it's not exactly hot. I don't know. I guess when all else fails, we're going to build a settler here. Bring this defender out into the public eye. I think there's one more empty queue. Yeah, Micre built the Patriot pills. Looking good. There's... Oh, Micre 1 is colonizable. I mean, look at the production on that sucker. Now they've got a hot planet. Why can't I build that thing here? That's weird. So alright, we'll colonize. There we go. Colonize Micre 1. I mean, look at the production on that thing. That is huge. So Micre can start to be our ship production place. I mean, not that we don't have other places that can produce ships, but that'll be very good for us. Plus, they're right here across from Cercini, and Cercini can be a production, so we can just start flooding the cravers with ships. So why can I build AI labor here? Far more than simple application of robotics, advanced computational methods and materials permit the creation of a highly flexible and instantly retrainable workforce. Flawless, uncomplaining, and efficient, these workers boost both industrial production and R&D. Why here, of all places? Why can we build the AI labor here, a place that doesn't have hot? Is this... It's a system improvement. It's not an empire improvement, so it doesn't help us per empire. Maybe it can only be built on a level 2 settlement? No, I don't... Can it be built anywhere else? Can't be built on Micre. Micre is the only place it can't be built, which is weird because it's... I mean, it can be built here in Dobrynia, which is all Arctic. Everything here is Arctic and cold. Why would I want to build it here? I mean, I guess it still gives us some bonus. It can't be built on Yssel? Right? This is odd. Certain systems it can be built on. None of them... Well, it would help us here on Pixis with the Ash planet. I mean, it still gives us +5 on sterile, which neither of these are sterile or hot. Well, I guess Pixis 1 is hot. So we could build it here, and it would give us more production there, but haven't quite colonized this planet just yet. I mean, I guess I'll add it to the queue here just because it can be useful. Alright. Now, here's a place that could really be useful. 2 hot planets. Can it be built here? No. Cannot be built. No, there it is. AI labor. Okay. I was going to get mad for a second there, but I will not get mad. All right. Cersini 4 needs help. I mean, we need to colonize this other planet pretty quickly, I guess. Because there's just not a lot of... I don't know, why did I... Oh, I know why I colonized this world. Is because this is a world in Craver territory, and I need a place where I can build ships in Craver territory. That's why I did this. Alright. Electromagnetic shield, impervious bunkers. Alright. Let's see. Cersini, Corona. Alright. Enough of that. Let's go down the checklist here. Alright, we've built our settlers and such. Settler on Gikra. Let's bring him out into the world. And send him across the universe. Send him up here to Zuben. Seems like a good place to be. And then, let's finish the checklist. Takes so long to finish the checklist. We got only 12 minutes left on our clock here. Alright, technology stage unlocked. Trade and economy 4. Alright, we can now upgrade our systems to level 3. Very, very nice. Let's check that out in a minute. Just completed maximum exploitation. There's our AI labor that we were just complaining about. Public 3D printing. This allows us to turn all of our production into dust. Well, 25% of it anyway. And then colonize lava. We can now colonize lava planets. Up next is extreme atmospherics. Lets us have expanded mines. +2 resource generation. That's cool. And colonize gas giants. So that's cool. We got a lot of interesting gas giants in the Empire. It'll be good to get some of those rolling. I just had something in my mind that I wanted to do. Oh yeah, I wanted to look at colonizing our planets. How do we do that? How do we colonize our planets? Systems. There's a way to upgrade your systems to different levels, and I forgot where it was at. It's not there. I thought it was in the marketplace. Trade and resources. Yeah, here it is. System development. So level 3. Alright. So, I mean, I think we want the deciduous trees. Can we upgrade with deciduous trees? We can. So that's 40 deciduous trees, and I think we'll go with Eden incense, because that's what we have the next most of, or mercurite, plus 50% food. We only produce 2 per turn. How much Eden incense do we produce? 6 Eden incense per turn. We produce 13 deciduous trees per turn. So Eden incense, yeah, I mean, influence is pretty important to the United Empire, because we can use it to build things in the way that other empires can't quite do that. So getting +2 influence per person per planet is pretty good. That'll give us a ton of influence, and we have the most of Eden incense of any of ours, you know, next to deciduous trees. So it's going to cost us 80 total to upgrade to level 3 systems, 40 of each deciduous trees and Eden incense. But we have enough of it in stock that we'll be able to upgrade many of our systems to level 3. So that's cool. So let's take a look at doing that in a minute. First, let's move our fleets. Alright, we got a lot of fleet stuff to do. First, let's check out Oshi. Oshii 1, huge lava. It's colonizable because we can colonize lava now. It has an comatite volcano. Interesting. Oshi 2, small lava colonizable high gravity anomaly. Alright. Oshi 3, large desert. I can't colonize deserts for some reason. I can colonize lava planets, but not deserts, I guess. Oshi 4, tiny jungle colonizable. Has titanium and an unknown life form. Looks like a pretty good planet. So let's start here with checking out these anomalies. Expedition successful on Oishii 3. Nodes revealed. The nodes linked to Oshii have been revealed. Okay. Oh, so this was kind of a hidden system. Interesting, but now we've discovered where it links to. Cool stuff. We got one more anomaly over here on Oshii 4. Expedition successful, some red sang, and we got +5 red sang per for some loot. Red sang is a red spice derived from a lichen that thrives on the coral reefs but can be found anywhere there are traces of water. It is prized for its strong, spicy flavor as well as its notable effects on the biological health and longevity. +2 dust, +1 food per population. So that's pretty good. That's sort of a growth resource. So Oshii 4 is probably the best planet in this system. Lots of food, some production, some dust. This is not a very scientific system, but it's, you know, if it gets rolling, it'd be pretty good for production. All right. So we're going to send this patrol ship back to Zubin and start scanning some of these anomalies around here. All right, so now we got the decision to make. Do we colonize Farver or do we colonize Zuyan? Zuyan has more resources. Has Hyperium, Adamantium, Dark Glitter, and Eden Incense, whereas Farver just has Eden Incense. Let's take a look at the planets. Farver 3 is a small forest world, but it's very good. Lots of food, production, dust. Farver 1 is a large world, so that might be the one to colonize. It has a little less food, but everything else is pretty good, and it has Eden Incense, although we don't know what the anomalies are in this system. Zuyan on the other side. Zuyan 3, pretty good. Lots of science, some food, some production, some dust. Lots of minerals here. Titanium, Hyperium, and Eden Incense. We need all three of those for the Empire. Zuyan 1, pretty good as well. Lots of food, lots of production. It does have one sort of negative anomaly. It's a mixed anomaly. +1 food per population, -1 science, -10 happiness. But it has Eden Incense and Dark Glitter, which kind of evens things out. I think Zuyan 3, it's large. It has resources that we can mine, that we can use immediately. It has a little bit of everything we need. So I think Zuyan 3 wins the prize. We're going to colonize that world. Okay. Let's look around and see what's next. Okay, up here, we've got a fleet we need to merge into one fleet. Corvair, Lightning, and 2 poachers. Let's undo that poacher. So we'll add a shield and a guardian to that. And there's another shield there. So 3, 4, 5 points to add to this. That'll make it a 10-point navy, which will be cool. And then we'll have 1 poacher left over in reserve. So we'll send the poacher down here to Thea as a reserve ship. And the rest of these will join together in Micre as one sort of unified fleet. Alright, now what do we have down here in Pixis? We've got 2 6-point fleets and 1 7-point fleet. Let's break up the 7-point fleet a little bit. They already got a Guardian. So we're going to drop this Defender from their fleet. And we're going to drop the Escort. Yeah, we'll drop the Escort. Alright, so they've got a station, a prowler, a rifle, and a lightning. And they've got 2 poachers. So we'll drop the poacher. We shall add, if we can, yeah, we'll add the poacher to this fleet. There we go. Oops. Did we actually do that or not? What did we add? These controls are a little funky. A little funky. Yeah, we did. We added it. Where'd the commander go? And they're supposed to be... Why did this guy get split off all of a sudden? Okay. Merge. Okay, so there we go. An 8-point fleet there. Poacher's by himself for some reason. Defender, Escort. Alright, that's not working. So I could add 2 poachers, a Guardian, and a gunship, or a Corvette, I guess. That would be an interesting fleet, maybe. I mean, this is the kind of thing that isn't all that interesting, I think, fleet management stuff. But I'm doing it anyway, just because. So now we have a 7-point and a 3-point fleet. Merge those together, we now have a 10-point fleet. Alright, we're looking good, we're looking solid. Alright, so this guy, I'm going to send him out of here. Just for fun. Send him... No, I can't go back to Pavo. Can't go back to Pavo because we're on a treaty. So I'm going to send him over there. There we go. So now these fellas over here, I can just select all, merge, and there we go. We got a big old fleet down here. 9-point fleet. We got Defender, Escort, Gunship, Rifle, Prowler, Station, and Lightning, and a Commander, Kren Solitus II. That's pretty good. Then up here, you know, this is a decent sort of 7-point fleet. We can add a couple of other guys. When we build some ships, we can add some ships there. So that'll be good. All right. We now have some balanced navies. They're not all, you know, attack ships in one fleet. Oh, we got an extra fleet down here. What do we got? A Defender and a Phalanx down here. Guess we'll merge them together for now. And, yeah, they'll just defend Gemini. Alright, that was thrilling beyond belief. There's our timer. We'll go another turn here just to make up for all of that garbage that we just did. Let's see. New luxury resource developed. Your empire now has access to red sang. We can use it to upgrade the economy. Alright, good. 50% of the galaxy explored. Look at that. I'm sure that most of that is due to our allies over here, but I don't know, we've explored quite a bit. I think we've done well for ourselves over here. Let's see, there was something else I wanted to do that just slipped my mind. I don't know. Oh, this guy, why didn't he move? Oh, I don't know. All right, let's end the turn. One more turn. We'll sneak in one more turn, and then we'll end this episode. The lovely fleet management episode. such a thrill, but I don't know, maybe some people will be interested in that because you're wondering how to manage your own fleets. And it's important to have a balanced fleet, I think. You know, you got to have those ships in there that can take hits for your gunships and things like that. It's part of the system. It's part of the built-in way they do things. All right, diplomatic has changed. We're now at a Cold War level with the Cravers. So we haven't gone back into a shooting war just yet, but that is soon to come. So we got some more Harishims on Yirsh, some more Mizari on Pixis. And then we built a rifle on Thea. Cruiser up next. Let's see, whereabouts is Thea? Thea is right there, okay. So we're already starting to build a reserve flotilla here at Thea. Let's move our ships around. Thrilling. Alright, we can now colonize Juyin the Third, right? Yep. Put down our roots. That's a nice planet. Tundra. A little bit of snow, a little bit of ice, a little bit of tundra out there. These weird spiky-headed yak beasts. Some space zebu. Oof, 1,150 for this outpost, but you know what? It's so worth it. It gets these outposts done so much quicker. Look at that. It's down to 13 turns for that new outpost. Very, very happy to pay that price. So we built a rifle on Thea, which we just mentioned, and I guess that's it. How are we doing here on Micre? Now we've actually lost manpower by organizing our fleets differently. Alright, so let's merge these fleets together. I think all of our manpower is in this fleet here. No, they don't have that much. 69. How much manpower does this fleet have? Yeah, okay, so this does have all of our manpower. So we're going to send these guys back up here. And after we invade this system, then we'll split our fleets up in some sort of organized manner. But that's for next time. So until next time, if you enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to reach 100 subscribers so that I can have a sensible URL from YouTube. You know, they don't allow you to create your own URL until you have 100 subscribers. I mean, I guess it saves some annoyance on their part, but whatever. So please like and subscribe. And until next time, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.